what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first swing of the game. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistently.
Tons of room in the middle. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they were wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started?
Coming out aggressively. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he's able to bounce on one tackle for a solid pickup. It's been a rough start for these guys. You look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Suggs. He's got an open man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside kid. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Suggs. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Utes are rolling down the field. The give on the option. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Utah! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Out of the end zone. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
There he goes to the left. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. To the air. It's Suggs. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Stone. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Utah.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Utah, 37, Texas Tech.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hammond. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Here comes the heat. Fires deep on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Suggs. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Under fire. And some room to work. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a field. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City.
The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. It's as if there's a force field that's been keeping them out of the end zone and off the scoreboard. They'll try to change it on 3rd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Back to pass, it's Suggs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football?
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Utes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's live. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To throw, it's McDaniel. Finds his man down the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Turner. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floats it out in space. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw again. They'll run the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Love. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Love. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Off the play fake on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That last sack got them behind the sticks in 2nd and long here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slithers into space. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Bounding over the top. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Bray. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success.
There he goes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.